Okay, good afternoon to everybody. Today we'll discuss about the applications of De Moivre's theorem. In previous class, we have proved the statement of De Moivre's theorem. Actually, in previous class, we have shown the statement like this. For any n will be rational number or negative integer or positive integers, cos theta plus I sin theta whole to the power n equals to what was cos n theta plus I sin n theta. That means this whole power will be multiplied with the angle. Okay. And this is the main statement of De Moivre's theorem, where n is positive integer or n is negative integer or n is rational. For the three cases, we have proved this result in our previous class. Suppose that is the this is the let z equals to what will be the polar form of complex number cos theta plus I sin theta. Then z to the power n what will be cos theta plus I sin n sin theta whole to the power n. Okay. And this can be written as z equals to suppose let z equals to n will be say cos theta plus sin theta, then z to the power n equals to z equals to can be written as 1 by n. Okay. If z equals z to the power n equals to cos theta plus I sin theta, then z can be written as cos theta plus I sin theta whole to the power 1 by n. And this z can be written as also like this cos twice n twice cap I plus theta plus I sin twice cap I plus theta. Okay, because for 2 pi 360 degree we get the same angle theta. To the power what will be 1 by n. So by De Moivre's theorem, that means by this theorem we can write which one like this cos twice cap pi plus theta divided by n plus I sin twice cap pi plus theta divided by n. For any values of k, we get different values of z. That means we get different roots of an algebraic equation. Okay. For this algebraic equation, just putting z equals to 0, 1, 2, etc. We get different roots of this trigonometric or complex form of equation. Okay, just using De Moivre putting k, this will be k values. For any values of k, we get different values of z. That means roots of the equation. Suppose, for example, we can six roots, find find and graphs all 6 roots of unity in the complex plane. The complex plane. That means 6 roots of unity. We can consider like this: x to the power 6 equals to 1. This is the sixth roots of unity. That means this x can be written as 6 roots of unity. This and this same, right? So from this line, we can write 6 roots of unity can be written as x to the power 6 equals to 1. So there are 6 solutions for this equation. Now this can be written as 6 roots of unity. Now right? Okay. Find the graphs all 6 roots of unity in a complex plane. And this one can be written as cos 0 degree plus I sine 0 degree. Cos 0 degree means 1 and sine 0 means 0. This is why this equals to 1, same. And this equals to can be written as cos twice k pi plus 0 degree plus I sine twice k pi plus 0 degree. So therefore, x equals to can be written as cos twice k pi plus I sine twice k pi to the power 1 by 6. So this equals to cos twice k pi by 6 plus I sine twice k pi by 6. This equals to cos k pi divided by 3 plus I sine k pi divided by 3. And this equals to what will be? X. Now for different values of k, we get different roots of this equation. Now putting k equals to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because how many here? 6 values. Highest power is 6. Highest power of variable is what? 6. This is why there will be 6 roots. This is why we have to use 6 values of k. Now for k equals to 0, x equals to what will be? Cos 0 degree plus I sine 0 degree. This equals to 1. For k equals to 1, x equals to what will be? Cos pi by 3 plus I sine pi by 3. Just putting here k equals to 2, x equals to what will be? Cos twice pi by 3 plus I sine twice pi by 3. Now for k equals to 3, x equals to what will be? Cos what will be? 3 cancelled, cos pi plus I sine right? And cos pi I sin pi equals to what? You must know, -1. And cos pi by 3 means what? Cos pi by 3 means what? Cos 60 degree. Cos 60 degree means half. Okay. And this can be written as a exponential form. What will be in exponential form? E to the power I pi by 3. Suppose this is omega, then this will be what? E to the power I twice pi by 3. That means this will be what? Omega square. Okay, omega square. And cos pi plus I sin pi equals to what? -1. Now this is the x1, this is the x2, this is the x3, fourth root, and for the fifth root, x5 will be what? K equals to 5 cos 5 pi by 3 plus I sin 5 pi by 3. This equals to what will be? E to the power I, what will be? Four. This will be 4. Sorry, 4 5 by 3. 4 5 by 3. 4 5 by 3. So this will I. What will be? 4 5 by 3. That means omega to the power what will be? 4. Now for the last values of k, if k equals to 5, then sixth roots will be cos 5 pi by 3 plus I sin 5 pi by 3. This can be written as in exponential form 5 pi by 3. That means omega to the power 5. And this will be omega cube. 1 means what? Omega cube. You must know. So omega, omega square, omega cube, omega to the power 4, and omega to the power 5. Now if we draw the complex plane, suppose we have, this is the complex plane, and if we, this is the circle, this circle will be like this, and this is the center. First one is omega. This is the omega. Okay, in which degree? This omega in which degree? 60 degree. Okay, 5 by 3. 5 by 3 is the omega. Okay, then omega square where? 2 pi by 3. 2 pi by 3 means what? 120 degree. Okay, 120 degree. This is the omega square. Understand everybody?
Yes, sir.
This is the omega square. Now -1, you must know x4 equals to -1 in how many degree? 180 degree. This is the -1, this is the 0, and this is the +1. Now another one, omega 4. Omega 4 in how many degree? 240 degree. Okay, 240 degree will be where? 240 degree will be here. Okay, this will be what? In how many degree? 4 5 by 3. This is the omega to the power 4. 300 degree. Okay, 300 degree means here 300 degree. That means from here, if you want to draw from here, this will be how many degree? 300 degree. Okay, 5 by 3. This is the omega to the power 5. This is the actual graph of the complex plane for this, for the sixth roots of unity. Sixth roots of unity equals to what? X equals to 1, sixth root of 1. That means x to the power 6. Highest power of the variable indicates the number of solution. There are 6 number of solution, and this is the required graph. Graphs of what? X to the power 6 equals to 1.
Sir,
Very easy.
omega cube बात जैसे sir.
sir.
Angle, this is the x-axis, this is the x-axis, and this is the y-axis, real axis, and this is the imaginary axis. Okay, every angle will be a start from here. Okay, now another example. Example 2. If omega is a seventh roots of unity, then prove that S equals to 1 plus omega plus omega to the power twice m plus omega to the power thrice m plus omega to the power 4m plus dot dot omega to the power 5m plus omega to the power 6m equals to 7. If m is a multiple of 7, if m is a multiple of 7 or is 0 otherwise, you have to make a, you have to use this condition. That means you have to prove 7 or otherwise 0. So how many roots are here? How many roots are here? 7th roots. Now solution will be like this. For 7th roots of unity, we obtain 7 values: 1, omega, omega square, omega cube, omega 4 to the power 4, omega to the power 5, and last omega to the power 6. How many values here? 7. So for the seventh roots of unity, let x equals to seventh roots of unity, or x to the power 6 equals to, sorry, x to the power 7 equals to what will be 1. And this can be written as cos 0 degree plus I sine 0 degree. So x equals to can be written as cos twice k pi by 7 plus I sine twice k pi by 7. This is the standard form. Now depending for k equals to 1, second roots for k equals to 1 will be second roots. Second roots will be what? Cos k equals to 1 twice pi by 7 plus I sine twice pi by 7. And this will be what? Omega. Because this can be written as like this. This equals to e to the power in exponential form twice pi by 3. This equals to what will be? Omega. Now, S, total sum of this S, 1 plus omega to the power twice m, omega to the power thrice m, omega to the power 4m, omega to the power 5m, omega to the power 6m. This equals to this is actually geometric progression. The sum will be geometric progression. Sum will be what will be? A into 1 minus q to the power n equals to what? 7. Divided by 1 minus omega to the power, here omega to the power m, here omega to the power m to the power 7. So this will be m omega to the power m. There will be also omega to the power m. There is a mistake. 1 plus omega to the power m. Okay. So using this GP, geometric progression, sum what? A into 1 minus q to the power n divided by 1 minus q. You must know this. Q means what? Common ratio. Common ratio means what? Second term by first term, or third term by second term, this way. So here first term is 1 and 1 minus q means what? Second term by first term and 1 minus q. Q means what? Ratio, common ratio. So this sum will be given by 1 minus omega to the power 7m divided by 1 minus omega to the power m. And this equals to what? 1 minus omega equals to what? This one, e to the power I twice pi by, this will be 7. 7 to the power, what will be? 7m. 1 minus omega equals to what? E to the power I twice pi by 7 to the power m. So after this line, 1 minus 7 will be cancelled. Okay. Seven will be what? Cancelled. Now putting m equals to 7k, where k is an integer, where k belongs to z, integer. Just putting m equals to 7k, this sum as can be written as s equals to what will be 1 plus omega to the power 7k plus omega to the power what will be 14k or this can be written as like this, omega square to the power 7k plus omega cube to the power 7k to the power 7k plus omega to the power 4 to 7k plus dot dot. Last term what will be omega to the power 6 to the power 7k. So this sum also can be written as, this is also geometric geometric series. So omega 7 equals to what? 1 plus omega 7 to the power k, omega 7 to the power twice k, omega 7 to the power thrice k, omega 7 to the power 4k. In this way, omega 7 to the power 6k. Now after this line, we can write s equals to all are 1. 1 plus 1 plus 1 dot dot plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. This equals to what? 7. Omega 7, just putting here k equals to 7. Okay, cos twice pi equals to what? Cos twice pi equals to 1 and sin twice pi 0. This is why 7th root or omega 7 will be what? 1 and sum will be 7. Now again, if m equals to 7k plus 1, that means odd, where k is integer, k belongs to z. In that case, sum will be what? This sum will be this sum will be what? 1 plus in that case, this, suppose equation number 2, this sum can be written as 1 minus e to the power I 1 minus e to the power I twice pi by 7 to the power 7k plus 1 divided by 1 minus e to the power I twice pi by 7 to the power twice k plus 1. Sorry, 7k. M equals to 7k. 7k plus 1. M equals to 7k. Now this can be written as 1 minus e to the power twice pi by 7 means what? Cos twice pi by 7 plus I sin twice pi by 7. And this 7 will be just putting 7 will be cancelled. This is why this 7 will be this. So this I twice pi means what? Cos twice pi plus I sin twice pi to the power 7k plus 1 divided by 1 minus this I twice pi. This can be written as twice k pi plus 7 will be cancelled plus twice pi I by 7. Twice pi I by 7. And this equals to 1 minus cos twice pi means what? 1 plus I into 0 to the power 7k plus 1 divided by 1 minus this can be written as e to the power minus cos twice pi plus twice pi by 7 plus I sin twice pi plus pi by 7. Just polar form. 1 minus 1 divided by 1 minus cos twice pi by 7 plus I sin twice pi by 7. Okay, 1 minus omega twice pi by 7 means what? Omega. So this equals to 0. That means if omega is the 7th roots of the unity, then we have proved this sum equals to 7. 7 means what? This 7, otherwise 0. If m is a multiple of 7, okay, m is multiple of 7. That means m is the multiple of 7 means what? If m equals to 7k for any k integer, this is the, if 7k plus 1, this odd, this is the even. Okay, so this is the actually the result. Now another example, this is the example 3, maybe this is the example 3. How to solve the equation by applying de Moivre's theorem. X to the power 6 minus I equals to 0. Number 2, x to the power 9 plus x5, x to the power 5 minus x to the power 4 minus 1 equals to 0. And number 3, x to the power 4 minus x cube plus x square minus x plus 1 equals to 0. So this is the given in first one, given x to the power 6 minus I equals to 0. So x to the power 6 equals to I. And this I can be written as cos 90 degree plus I sin 90 degree. That means cos pi by 2 plus I sin pi by 2, because cos 90 degree equals to 0 and sin 90 degree equals to 1. This is why this I equals to. So x to the power 6 can be written as cos twice chi pi plus, for finding the all the roots, we can write in this way, the cos twice chi pi plus pi by theta plus I sin twice chi pi plus theta. So x equals to taking sixth root on both sides. That means 1 by 6 will be power. So x equals to 4k plus 1 pi by 12 plus I sin 4k plus 1 into pi by 12 by using de Moivre's theorem. Okay, de Moivre's theorem, this power will be multiplied with the angle. So now putting k equals to 0, 1, 2, 3, how many roots will be here? 6 roots. 4, 5. Okay, up to 5. How many values here? 6 values. So to get 6 roots, we have to use this only, these values. This is the equation number 1 in equation 1. If k equals to 0, then first roots will be what? First roots cos pi sin pi by 12. And this can be written as e to the power I pi by 12. Okay. Now k equals to 1, then second roots cos, what will be? For k equals to 1, this become what? 5 pi by 12 plus I sin 5 pi by 12 e to the power I 5 pi by 12. For k equals to 2, third roots cos will be what? 2, 9 pi by 12. Okay, 9 pi by 12 plus I sin 9 pi by 12. Similarly, k equals to 3, fourth roots 11 pi by 11 pi by 12 plus I sin 11 pi by 12. K equals to 4, fifth roots. This equals to what will be? 17 pi plus I sin 17 pi by 12. Now last value of k, 5. For k equals to 5, sixth roots 21 pi by 12 plus I sin 21 pi by 12. This all the result. Okay, now another one, second one. Second one, we are given what? Second, for the second one, given x to the power 9 plus x to the power 5 minus x to the power 4 equals to 0. This is the given equation. Now you have to find out the roots of this algebraic equation. Okay, from this we can take common x to the power 5, x to the power 4 plus 1 minus 1 will be x to the power 4 plus 1 equals to 0. So we can take minus 1 equals to 0. This is the actually factorization. So the roots of x to the power 9 plus x to the power 5 minus x to the power 4 minus 1 equals to 0 are the roots of equals to 0 and x to the power minus 1 equals to 0. Okay, that means the roots of this whole equation, how many roots will be here? 9 roots. That means 9 values. So now for x to the power 4 plus 1 equals to 0, x to the power x equals to what will be? Minus 1. X to the power 4 equals to minus 1. This minus 1 can be written as cos pi plus I sin pi. Okay, therefore x equals to can be written as twice k1 pi plus pi this equals to plus I sin twice k1 pi. K1 means what? There are two equations. This is why first one roots of first one equation indicates k1 and roots of second one will be k2. This is why to the power 4, 1 by 4, taking fourth root on both sides. Therefore x equals to twice k1 plus 1 into 5 by 4 plus I sin twice k1 plus 1 the power 5 by 4. Now putting, this is the equation number 1, putting k1 equals to 0, 1, 2, 3 because highest power is 4 for the first equation. This is why we have to choose the value 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 in equation 1. If k1 equals to 0, then first roots will be what? K1 equals to 0, then cos pi by 4 plus I sin pi by 4. K2 equal K1 equals to 1. Then second roots thrice pi by 4 plus I sin thrice pi by 4. K1 equals to 2. Then third roots 6, 7 pi by 4 plus I sin 7 pi by 4. 3. K1 equals to 3. Then fourth root. Cos 3 to the this will be 5. 5 by 4. 7 pi now. 7 pi by 4 plus I sine 7 pi by 4. Now again for x to the power 5 minus 1 equals to 0. X to the power 5 equals to what? 1. So x to the power 5 equals to what will be? 1 will be what? Cos 0 degree plus 0 degree plus I sine 0 degree. So cos twice k2 pi plus I sine twice k2 pi and taking fifth root on both sides. So twice k2 pi by 5 plus I sine twice k2 pi by 5. Similarly, this is the equation number 2, putting k2 equals to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 in second equation. So next roots will be what? X5. If k2 equals to 0, then x5 fifth roots. What will be? Cos 0 sin 0. Cos 0 I sin 0 degree equals to what? 1. If k2 equals to 1, then sixth roots. Cos twice pi by 5 plus I sine twice pi by 5. Now if k2 equals to 2, then x to the seventh roots 4 pi by 5 plus I sine 4 pi by 5. If k2 equals to 3, then eighth root cos 3 to the 6 pi by 5 plus I sine 6 pi by 5. Now last one, if k2 equals to 4, then ninth roots. The last highest power of the second equation is 9. So this equation will must have 9 roots. So last root or ninth root will be for x k2 equals to 4. So 8 cos 8 pi by 4. 5 plus I sine 8 pi by 5. These all are the result. There are 4 roots and there are 5 roots. 9 roots will be the result. Okay, now last one, number 3. Given x4 minus x cube plus x square minus x plus 1 equals to 0. Actually, how many roots here? There are actually 4 roots. Highest power is 4. So 4 degree equation. Now we have to make another sense here. One minus x plus x square minus x cube plus x to the power 4. This equals to what will be? 1 minus x plus x square minus x cube plus x to the power 4. This can be written as this is the geometric series. Okay, first term is 1 and common ratio what? Common ratio minus x and highest power 4. Sorry, 5 will be highest power. 1 minus minus x, what will be? This one. So this can be written as 1 minus x to the power what will be? 5 minus minus plus, and here 1 plus x. So this can be written as actually 1 plus x to the power 4 divided by 1 plus x. Therefore, by x square minus x to the power 4. That means this can be represented as this. Thus, therefore, the roots of 1 plus x to the power 4 5 equals to 0 are the roots of given equation. Okay, x4 minus x cube plus x square plus x plus 1 equals to 0, except which one? X equals to minus 1, because x plus 1 is multiplied with this. This is why x equals to minus 1 will be not the roots, which includes in x equals to x plus 1 equals for x to the power 5 plus 1 equals to 0. That means x to the power 5 equals to what will be? Minus 1. Now proceed in this way. Similar, finding 5 roots, and we have to reject these values. Just all will be the roots will be of the given equation. That means x to the power 5 can be written as cos pi plus I sin pi. Therefore, x equals twice n pi, taking fifth roots on both sides. Therefore, x equals to cos twice n pi by 5 plus I sin twice n pi by 5. Now putting n equals to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Five roots. If n equals to 0, then x equals to first roots will be what? 0, 0. That means minus 1. Cos 0 degree plus I sine 0 degree. That means -1. If n equals to 1, then second roots will be what? Cos twice pi by 5 plus I sine twice pi by 5. N equals to 2. Third roots will be cos 4 pi. I sine 6 pi by 5 plus I. Last one for n equals to 4 will give the fifth roots of the given equation x to the power 5 plus 1 cos 8 pi by 5 plus I sine 8 pi by 5. Very easy. But remember this for n equals to x equals to 2, the first roots will be for n equals to 0. Sorry, I have done a mistake. This can be written as cos twice n pi plus pi plus I sine twice n pi plus pi. This will be twice n plus 1 pi. Twice n plus 1 into pi. Pi by 5. Pi by 5. So for n equals to 0, we get what? Cos pi by 5. Cos pi by 5. Okay. For n equals to 1, this will be what? Thrice 5. Okay. Thrice pi. For n equals to 2, 5 pi. 5 pi by 5. That means cos pi. 5 will be cancelled. So this will be -1 and this will be rejected. So now for n equals to 3, 7. Okay. 7. And this will be 9. But x third root x3 equals to what? -1. So it is not discard or not possible for the given equation. So these roots is not possible here. So the result will be what? These 4 roots. Hence, the 4 roots are x1, x2, x4 and x5. These are the required roots of the equation. Okay, thank you. Best wishes for you.
Assalamu alaikum.